Hey, welcome back. This is Jesse Saint. Hey, we got a great one for you today. This is actually the sixth and final song off their first EP, the band President. This one is called Conclave. Let There Be Metal. Pretty cool so far. Super chill. G minor. And I'm in G tuning, so it's out of the key of G. I'm playing off the 12th fret. Super chill so far. I guess that. I dig it so far. It's super chill. Not like a super radio playlist type song, but same riff. Just riding between the 12th fret and the 8th fret. Super chill so far. Probably the most chill song by them I've heard so far. Killer lyrics. Super simple little two-chord revolving riff going on there. Super cool. Killer lyrics. Is that it? All right. Yeah, same visual. All right, let's talk about it. So, I've never seen this band live. I definitely want to. I played in bands for 20 years and toured, played all the big festival circuits. And, you typically end up playing with everybody at some point or another. But this band, I just had not. They're brand new. And I know they started out at Download Festival. So, yeah, I did watch like maybe 10 or 20 minutes of footage of them playing at the Roxy, where I used to work at. And it was super cool. A lot less auto-tune when they play live. The vocals are a lot more crystal clear, which I personally liked. Maybe you do like all the effects and auto-tune. I don't know. But let's break it down. Gritty, dynamic, riff-driven. This song, guitar-wise, was very simple, but sometimes the best songs that you can possibly listen to are songs that revolve just two chords. It's super old school. I know most songs are usually typically sets of 4 chords, or you get songs by bands like Nirvana that have 3, but this is just switching back from those 2 chords. They did embellish a tiny bit more whenever they went into the chorus, but most of the song was pretty similar, and it was very chill. I would definitely say it's in the kind of Deftonesy kind of vibe, and probably the most chill song that I've listened to off of this EP so far. Now, the vocals. I can't say enough about this guy. This guy is awesome. Obviously, well, we're not supposed to know who he is, but everyone kind of leaked that it's Charlie Simpson. I'm not from Europe. I don't know anything about the guy. I believe I heard that he won the Masked Singer or some kind of I believe it was that Masked Singer. So obviously the guy is a huge talent, pop style singer, super amazing. Everything he's done so far, I'm really into. Like I said, if I was gonna pick out one single thing vocally that I wasn't super into, it would be just to cut down on the auto-tune a little bit, but it's not as if he can't sing. We know, obviously, that he's a great singer and somebody who can sing extremely well. Now, guitar-wise, like I said, with just the two revolving chords, the G minor, and then, let's see, G minor, F, yeah, so the D sharp. It's just really a song that goes from G to D sharp over and over again. And I will say, as far as on the bass and the drums, I was trying to play drums along with it, and it threw me for a loop. Other than just that one kind of fill that was a little bit off time, which I always love that kind of stuff. There's not much I can say about the bass or the drums individually. Most of the song was just, really trying to showcase the vocalist, which is what you want to do in popular music. So let's go ahead and get on to the guitar part of this. I'm going to go ahead and go to a clean channel if you want to play along. Also, if you dig this guitar, you can find a link to purchase it down below in the more section or description section of this video. I am sponsored by this company, but I'm using it for this video because it has an amplifier in it. All right, so you're going to be at the 12th fret. And then it just goes to the 8th. And then when the distortion comes in, it actually starts on the 8, and then goes to 12, then to the 10th, 5th. Now, it does alternate that, but it changes the second time. It goes 8th, 15, 10, or it might be to the 5, and to the, 5, then 7. So it alternates. The first time is going to be 8, 12, and 10, 5, back to the 8. This is the second time around. Go up to the 15, or the next string down. 5, back to the 8 again. So it's really just going from 12 to 8, 12 to 8, and then it starts on 8, and then starts maneuvering from there. Pretty simple. The song's out of G. I'm actually tuned to a drone tuning, so it's G, G, and it's basically CGC FAD. It's like a C tuning, but with 2 G's on the bottom. And I use this just because so many of these songs that I react to are in excruciatingly low tunings, all the way down to dropped E. So yeah, if you are in G tuning, or if you want to use your pedal to tune to G, you just play off the 12, go to the 8, and then revolve what I just said. If you want to play lead guitar with it, I would start with a pentatonic out of G, and then use the Aeolian minor scale. And definitely keep it chill. Like I said, super chill song. All right. So, an awesome G minor song. Now, on to everybody in the comment section's favorite part. I am going to rate this song from 1 to 10. I used to work for record labels signing bands, so part of my job was actually to give the record label a rating from 1 to 10. That's what they asked me for, just to let them know if me, as a old school band guy, thought they were cool and thought they had something that could help out with the label. So, this song, I want to rate it high. I really did like it, but this is the final song off of the EP. I definitely would say, out of all the President songs, and I know they have some new stuff coming out this week, off of this initial first EP, I would say Fearless and Destroy Me. Probably Fearless was the #1 song, Destroy Me second. In the Name of the Father, I would have put way lower down. But it's good not to come out with your very best song because then where do you have to go? You know what I'm saying? Man, it's chill. I liked it. 7.5. All right, guys. Until the next breakdown. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. But hey, that's not all. Go ahead and check the description of this video and check out my Amazon affiliate links and a link to my shop. And you can find my original paintings. You can find prints, hats, hoodies, t-shirts. All that stuff really helps out. Just watch more videos. There's ones right here. There's ones right here. I appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out.
Jesse, say